Church, I need to talk to you for a minute, so lend me your ear. I'm sitting there enjoying breakfast this morning, and this word and revelation came to me, and I started writing down, so I have some notes here. But I want to talk to you about the negative spirit of correction. This is the mindset where someone delivers criticism or feedback with malicious intent, often using harsh words, humiliation, or a lack of compassion, making the act of correction more about a personal attack than genuine desire for improving. Essentially, a destructive approach to pointing out flaws rather than a constructive one. So generally, the motivation for this type of correction, it's driven by pride, plain and simple, anger, or a desire to belittle someone rather than help them grow. Next, the delivery often uses harsh language, public shaming, or condescending tones. And the impact can lead to resentment, defensiveness, and damage to relationships. And this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this in comments. I'm seeing this when you post somebody's comment and you start belittling them. You're being passive aggressive. You're being condescending. And you're public shaming. You're talking about somebody's features, or you're talking about the fact that they're grammatically incorrect. Y'all, that's passive aggressive. That's petty. That's childish. And we need to stop. People are out here in danger of losing their soul. And you want to correct somebody publicly using passive aggressive language, belittling, talking about stuff that's irrelevant to the topic that is supposed to be discussed. We don't have time for that. We need to get it together. And it's stupid and it's childish. And it really shows your fruit. Maybe some of your fruit need to stay on the tree and ripen a little bit. So let me show you what the positive spirit of correction looks like. The motivation comes from a place of care, concern, and desire to see someone improve. The delivery uses gentle language, private feedback, and focuses on specific behaviors rather than personal attacks. And the impact encourages growth, self-reflection, and strengthens relationships. And that's just a textbook definition of what it looks like to have positive correction. And spiritually, what I am saying is positive correction comes from the fruits of the Spirit. If you know the fruits of the Spirit, that's where positive correction comes from. Now, I know there's times that people come off the wall at you, saying all kinds of crazy things out of their mouths. But your response should be a response and not a reaction. You shouldn't let it dig into your belly. And what happens is it reminds you of someone else who was offensive in that manner. But that person coming at you is not that person, and you tend to lash out. And so it just shows that you need a little growth. You need a little maturity in your emotions. And we don't have time to play games out here. We don't have time for bickering and petty banter back and forth. Those of us who are mantle carriers, those of us who are ministry leaders, don't take it personal. People come at you for all kinds of reasons. You could, they could be jealous, but there's a way to respond to people. Stop publicly shaming people because they said something wrong, or, you don't believe what they're talking about. So you want to publicly shame them, and stop making these videos about people's mantles. Attack the spirit that you see. Don't come at the person personally and say some stuff that's going to get you some laughs or some likes. Y'all, we being petty. We being petty, and we don't have time for pettiness. Many of us out here are getting our butts handed to us in these attacks Many of us are out here, have a lifetime of spiritual warfare because of what we're doing, because of us standing in front of people. Now, we have sat in these churches for years, and no one corrects or no one comes to the pastor, or no one says anything about your pastor. Oh, they've got all this education. But a lot of us, we haven't been to school for 7 years. This is on-the-job training. And a lot of us are lacking fruits of the Spirit. Or some of your fruits need to sit on that tree a little longer, like patience, kindness, gentleness, self-control, peace, love. That's how you respond. That's how Yahusha responded. No matter what people did or said to them with their tongue, he responded in gentleness, firmness, righteously correcting, or either he said nothing at all. So that's also a response. Don't say anything. Okay? So stop getting personal. Stop this petty, passive-aggressive banter, y'all. There is people that we need to reach. Time is drawing nigh. It is here. So stick to the message, stick to the point, and cut out this foolishness. Y'all take care. Be blessed. I love you.